my beloved. He left, and the silence sits heavy in your chest. In a few moments, your mind finds a softer place to rest, and your heart remembers how to lie down in peace. I am the angel who walks with you. I have seen your tears. I have heard the words you could not bring yourself to say out loud. Here, you are given shelter, direction, and preparation for the love that truly honors you. Stay with me, because at the end, a simple phrase will light a warm lamp within you, and the tightness you carry will begin to loosen. I saw what you gave and did not receive back. I saw the plans you wove with care, and the way everything unraveled without explanation. Listen with your heart. Nothing that is true love is ever lost. What fell away was what no longer held the truth of your soul. You are not small. You have never been small. You are a daughter of light, and light does not beg for crumbs. When someone chooses to walk away, I gather you with the whole of heaven, so that no part of you remains living in the past. Now, the mind may replay scenes, and the ache might ask for answers that never arrive. Let the questions grow quiet for a while. An ending is not a verdict against your worth. It is a protected turn in the road, aligning you with someone who knows how to love the way you love. Today, I dress you in dignity. I touch with tenderness the places that hurt, and calm settles there. Do not blame yourself for having loved. Loving is your divine nature. Place your love only where it is honored, and I will guide you to the soil where it truly blooms. Hold this truth close. Lightness returns. It returns quietly, at first as a breath, then as a home. And when the lightness returns, you will recognize that you were guided all along. Let me offer you gentle revelations, not heavy rules, only lamps for the path. First, the borrowed guilt was never yours. What ended did what it could for the learning of both. There is no court condemning you. There is only a sky reminding you of your worth. As this remembrance settles inside you, the storm of thoughts loses urgency, and the heart remembers that it is safe to exist. Second, where your attention rests, your energy grows. When attention wanders into guesses and screens, a maze appears. When it returns to what is real and present, a garden appears. The present moment has the texture of a warm blanket. Worries find a floor to set themselves down, and peace approaches without being chased. Third, small, kind vows open very large doors. Life reveres what is gentle and consistent. A soft promise for your soul, another for your mind, another for your story of love with yourself. These promises converse with destiny, and destiny answers with pathways that respect who you are. As you listen, notice how the rhythm within you slows. Thoughts that pounded begin to soften. Memories that cut begin to lose their sharp edges. The night that felt too long gains a single window of light. I wrap the outline of your memories in a quiet glow. It does not erase what happened, but it removes the thorn and returns the thread of life that is yours alone. Where there was a knot, there is a simple bow. Where there was noise, there is a silent room that can hold rest. Forgiveness may wander close. Forgiveness does not excuse the wound. It simply gives back to you what was always yours, your peace. When peace comes back, the past loses the right to command your next steps, and your next steps become light, possible, your own. There is a love prepared to your measure. It is not hurry, not hunger, not fear. It is presence. It is truth. It is rest. It recognizes your soul. And when it arrives, You will not need to shrink to fit. Until then, I tune you for the meeting, and the meeting happens when dignity becomes your favorite habit. Let me tell you what love is not, so your heart can stop negotiating with shadows. Love is not confusion dressed as passion. Love is not a tension that arrives only when your light is strongest. Love is not a promise that fades the moment you need shelter. And love is not the story where you are asked to carry everything alone. Now, let me tell you what love is, so you can recognize it when it knocks. Love is steady warmth, not constant heat and cold. Love is honest eyes and simple words. Love is two hands learning the same rhythm. Love protects your softness instead of punishing it. Love asks you to be exactly who you are and celebrates that you are here. You may feel waves, some larger, some small. Waves do not mean you are moving backward. They mean you are learning the shape of your new shore. Each wave smooths a stone. Each tide rewrites the sand, and the beach remains wider than before. There is a moment somewhere ahead of you where you laugh without checking who is watching. There is a morning where you open a window and the air feels new. There is a night where the memory that once stung becomes only a page you can hold without trembling. These moments are already on their way, and I am arranging gentle signs so that you do not miss them. If longing visits, let it be only longing without taking the wheel of your day. Let it pass through like a wind that does not uproot. You are not what has passed. You are what remains. Light, worth, the capacity to begin again. Some truths want to live in your vocabulary now. I am not hard to love. I am not an afterthought. I am not the fixer of what refuses to heal. I am a woman of worth. I am a keeper of light. I am allowed to be met with care. If a door closed, it was not the last door. If a message was left unanswered, it was not your last conversation with joy. If a hand slipped away, it was not the last hand that will hold yours with reverence. Heaven keeps the inventory of what was lost, and heaven returns what is truly yours in forms that fit you better. I watch over the thresholds you will cross. I adjust the timing of meetings your calendar does not yet know. I soften the places where you once felt you had to fight to be seen. I gather the courage that scattered during the breaking, and I place it back in your chest like a lantern you had forgotten. When the night is heavy, remember this. Rest does not require perfect answers. It requires a sense of safety. And safety is what pours over you now, as if an invisible cloak settles on your shoulders, and the weight slowly agrees to rest. Soon I will give you the phrase that turns the light on inside. Before that, receive these quiet assurances. You did not imagine your goodness, it was real. You did not love incorrectly. You loved fully. The ending speaks about misalignment, not about your lack. Your future speaks about abundance, not about repeating the past. There will be days when you feel ordinary again, and that will be holy. There will be afternoons when you drink water and feel that even water is a blessing. There will be nights when you sank the path that once scared you, because it led you back to yourself. When you meet yourself like this, gently, the world learns by watching you. It learns to come softly, to speak clearly, to stay consistently. What you allow is a lesson. What you protect is a boundary. What you celebrate becomes a pattern. Now, the phrase to keep where your eyes can find it. The words may hum inside you like a melody. Let them repeat themselves. Let them settle. I release what diminishes me, and I align with the love that honors me. I release what diminishes me, and I align with the love that honors me. I release what diminishes me, and I align with the love that honors me. As this truth takes its seat within you, pathways rearrange quietly. Sleep finds you with tenderness. And when morning comes, there will be a small ribbon of courage where exhaustion used to be. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Heaven keeps watch, and I remain at your side night after night until your heart remembers how light it is to trust. If this message placed calm in your hands, continue returning here. Healing loves consistency, and each meeting lights another window inside you. Carry into this night the certainty that you are profoundly loved. I watch over your rest. Sleep in peace.